every around the world. Welcome to XXXPlanet Live. My name is Lionel Miranda, and today we are entering the third round of our Invitational. What the heck am I talking about? Well, we held 5 events over the last 5 months, and these are the tippity top 16 players got invited to today's event. Today's event is rather unusual in the fact that it is a straight up elimination style tournament. So if you win, you advance. If you don't, you get dropped. Everyone who qualified for today won a $50 in-store credit, and then for every round they push forward, they earn another $50 in in-store credit, which is super cool. And then we're also playing for really cool looking trophies as well. We're going to be taking pictures of all the winners as we go along. All right, well, happy that you guys are all here, and I'm hoping you're going to enjoy the show. Now, currently right now, there's only 4 players left. We got Nighthaunt versus Sons of Behemat on the plate in front of you, and they are playing, guess what? Paths of the Fae. Now, Paths of the Fae is one of those I would say battle plans that weren't well received, mostly because it disrupts quite a bit. But what I've found, actually having played it a couple of times, that you could definitely play around this event, and or I should say around this battle plan. And one of the ways you could do it is with MSU. Small units diving into these critical spots, and if they get teleported, it's not as crazy. I'll explain what I mean by that in the next few moments. But if you are continually using big giant Death Stars, and getting those moved around the table can be incredibly detrimental. Another detail of this event, or this battle plan I should say, is when it says pick 2 objectives, it doesn't mean pairs. It means pick 2 objectives. I had played this mission thinking it was just the pairs, so only being able to swap around the quarters, right, from one corner, one diagonal to the other, but it actually includes the center as well. And oh my goodness, boy, that cost me the game. I clawed back quite a bit in when we were testing it out, but it was massively detrimental. So playing this is definitely interesting, a lot more interesting than I initially gave it credit for. So let's actually start talking details. All right, the twist. If you are underdog, you must use the Spirits of the Path's Open ability. Both players can use the Stumbling Forth ability. All right, so what is the Paths of the Open? Pick 2 objectives to be the targets. Again, any 2. The effect, all units within 6. So that's actually past that area terrain or objective pad. All right, because that's only 3 inches away from the objective that's smack dab in the middle of the zone. It's actually greater than that. So it is a very, very big circle. It's like the old 12-inch. Anyway, all units within 6 of any target objective must be removed from the battlefield by their commander. Those units are considered vanished. Then, starting with you, the player must take it in turns, so you as the underdog, must take it in turns and set up each friendly vanish unit wholly within 6 of either target objective and more than 3 inches from all enemy units. So you could just drop out just outside of 3. Each model must be set up as close to the objective as possible. Those units cannot use move abilities in the first movement phase of the battle plan or battle round. In the first movement phase of the battle round. Okay, so they can't use moves, but they can use charges because that happens in the charge phase. If it is impossible for a unit to be set up in this way, the unit gets set up in reserve and is considered quote-unquote lost. So now, what do both players have access to is the ability to access their lost units. And what does that mean is they pick a lost unit and set up the target on the battlefield more than 9 inches from the enemy, wholly within 7 inches of the battlefield. All right, so this is just a lot of teleporting, an enormous amount of disruption. But once you kind of figure out how to take advantage of it, it becomes actually really, really interesting. I know you don't believe me, but playing this more and more, I'm actually starting to really dig it. All right, so handshakes have been made. I'm going to get busy putting up their actual, what am I trying to say, army list up on the description. So while I'm doing that, let's get to the table.
So you just put them all down right away?
Yes. Okay. And then I teleport one of them.
Okay, and where can you teleport it to?
Anywhere, just outside the
Oh, like anywhere on the table? There's no restriction?
Oh,
okay.
But just one.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm just going to pray with Brodd to bank some points. 2. That's it.
I'm going to CP and give 5 upward here.
Sure.
That's it.
MFAs. Run the pig. 5. I can move these. Don't need these anymore. 15. Oh, pick your treasure units as well while I do this.
Coach, unit of 20, and...
you pointed at that. That's a unit of 10.
Oh, sorry, unit of 10, yes.
Okay, all right. Understood.
Where can I put it?
No, I was swallowing pills.
He's swallowing pills.
Why? It's a performance enhancing.
That's like I got so jacked overnight.
You should do it before the game, Ruben. No.
I also want to play the stream so you hear what Lionel's saying as you guys play.
What's that?
I want to play the stream so you hear what Lionel's saying as you guys are playing. It'd be hilarious.
Run this pig.
What is this? That's 2.
What is this madness?
You actually paid for it?
No. I edited it.
You broke it up.
I broke it up.
That's funny.
Yeah.
You can go 18, right?
So Nighthaunt is broken, but Doc is a difference.
All right. Nighthaunt is definitely something, and Doc is also definitely something. How's that? We could all agree to that. We could also agree that it is lovely to have all of you with us on this stream currently right now. I want to say big shout out to Devin Corbin. Down with Jake. You can't let him win. Whoever wins here needs to beat up Jake if he wins. Okay, well, I'm sure you mean that in the best possible way, and I know you do because you're best buddies. Well, right now, Jake is in a cities fight, so cities on cities action. So we got 2 cities players, and of course, in front of you, folks, we got Sons of Behemat versus Nighthaunt. I want to welcome Baku Chai Dancer to the chat. This scenario is a bit insane. You're not wrong. If enemy has already put a model to the objective, if you deploy a unit there, you are forced to deploy 1 rank circle, kill 2 model, all but 6 model die. Oh, I didn't quite understand what you meant, but I understand if what you're saying is you have to put it as close to the center as possible. I think is probably what you mean. You would be correct. Now, I just want to clarify something with the players right now. I'm going to pop over because one of the guys commented saying they couldn't do a charge. So I am going to just clarify that with them right now. So back to the table.
Or just 1, 2 more then? Yeah, 10 I think. Is that 10? Yeah, 10. Your turn. 10. 10.
My friend. You know you were commenting on the unit can't use move abilities?
Yes.
And charge as a move ability?
Yes.
But the sentence is, those units cannot use a move ability in the first movement phase. So you can still use charge. So once you deploy, you can't move, but you can still charge.
Oh, you can charge.
You can still charge.
You can still charge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Tell them as well, because they probably know. Yeah.
It matters for cities because they can actually move.
Yeah. Okay, I'll make him a wizard, and I will cast -1 to wound spell.
Yeah, I don't have a wizard, so.
I think it goes off at 6. Yeah. Where's my marker?
Basic. You playing for markers? Stop
Movement. That's it? For the hero phase, are you gonna do something?
Hero phase is done. Let's do. I've got 4 CP. No.
Okay. I'm going to order run them.
Sure.
3. This is going to be
Sorry, Yuri. What was your second card other than Restless Energy? What was your
14.
second one?
just a second.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
So I will answer it for him. It's he's got Restless Energy and Scouting Force for Nighthaunt, and the Sons of Behemat player took Intercept and Recover, which is the treasure battle plan, and Restless Energy, of course, which is taking an objective off your opponent. Pretty darn good. This is, I'm not going to lie to you, a really tough matchup for the Suns player. For almost all the same reasons it was for the Ideneth player previously. Nighthaunt kind of nerfed the army into the ground. They pay a lot of points for all their lovely rend, and it doesn't really matter into this matchup, or at least doesn't matter nearly as much into this matchup. Instead of like saving on 6s or not at all, they are just bouncing shots on a 50-50 coin flip, which is an incredibly powerful ability. But, I mean, he does have tricks. The Suns player has the ability to project out with Kragnos. Everything can 3d6 charge. Scooping up objectives is definitely a thing he can do. The issue is his entire plan involves mixing it up. And that means he has to get close, and that means he has to be in danger. And combine that with all the debuffs that the Ghost can just hand out by charging. Like, for instance, Strike Last from characters, -1 to hit, which is just absolutely devastating to Destruction armies. Why? Well, because the design team thought that it would be a great idea to have an entire faction hit on force. Yay! And then, of course, the ability to grant a -1 to their save as well, in combination with all of their attacks, because they're just blenders. Those blade guys are just absolute blenders. This is going to be really, really hard. Now, what's the ray of hope? Every save that the Ghost does not make is going to be nice, big, fat, juicy damage. So, is there hope? There is. But holy cow, does the Suns player have to walk an absolute tightrope here to execute it right? And that's basically what I'm saying. Now, I am not 100% certain whether the Nighthaunt player understands the mission well enough. As he takes those objectives, whoever is going to be underdog gets to pick 2 objectives and basically teleport. I would not have put as many units as he has, but I guess it's attack. We'll see if it works out for him. Baku Chai Dancer on here. GW could fix the issue and make a scenario more sensible by stating coherency checked after each model set. Gotcha. Now I understand where you come from. All right, let's get back to the game. Monsters can't take advantage of any of the terrain as well, so obscuring is not on the menu. Not that it matters, because there's not a lot of shots. And as you can tell, folks, these boys finally popped out a clock. Look at that. Look at them.
For 2, just bank 2. What were your treasure units again? The coach, the horses.
1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Drowner.
Gotcha. Oh, we have to do the stupid teleporty thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a must. You don't have a choice. Okay, so underdog, which is me. Start of the battle round. All units within 6 of any target objective must be removed by their commander. Is this determined after prio, Josh?
For what?
The setup thing? It's after we know who wins prio or no? I think it is. Right? Yeah, okay. So he gave it to me, so I know that before I do this. Okay.
After prior, right, you said?
Yeah.
Prio first.
So I know I have the turn. So I'm going to pick those two.
Okay.
So you have to pick everything up.
Yes. It's them as
Within
well,
6. Yeah, everything within 6. And then...
Put as close as possible to the center.
Yeah. Well, close possible center would that guy be over here up front, right?
Thank you. Sorry, say it again?
So they have to be as close as possible to the middle.
Yes.
So that guy and that guy would have to be somewhere here because that's closer to the objective.
No, but okay.
Yeah, if you do that, that's fine. Just as long as
Yes, let's do.
you got a tactic. I didn't. I had more. He had 1-2 tactic.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, 1-2 tactic. Yes. Is that you?
Yeah, I had 1-2 more. Oh, we do one at a time, and then I hate this. This is so stupid.
You buy Jake M&M's too or no? It was like if you didn't buy it for you, but only his club mates, it'd be great.
So same here, right?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's very weird.
It's
So they have to be as close to the as you can.
Okay.
And and wholly within 6 of the objective as well. Wholly 6.
Oh my god, like that's fucking insane.
Yeah. Like your black coach needs to be closer because he's not wholly 6.
Okay, just a second.
Yeah, these guys too need to be. This is so stupid.
So if I cannot do that wholly within,
Then you have to put them on board edges
okay. So that's what I'm gonna do then.
in your movement phase.
Yes. So this is gonna go here.
Yeah.
This is wholly within 12.
Yeah. Yeah. If you can't be wholly 6 at the middle, then you are lost.
Okay. So this unit is lost.
Yep.
And then coach, I don't know if I can.
Yeah, just something like that. It's like it's so weird.
That's fine.
It's good enough, whatever. Okay. Just do this just to time your opponent out.
For what it's worth, they don't need to go to the same ones they were pulled off of, just so you know.
Yes, yes.
They have to go on one of the ones that was faded
Yeah,
though, right?
In case you didn't know, we could just like swap shit out.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good. Is the black coach a war machine?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do Kragnos do mortals against war machines?
No, but
On
I
the
can
monster?
choke slam you.
Had-
I can choke slam you.
You what?
I can choke slam you with one of the Gargants.
What is the choke line? They're
Pick
bring
up
in the
and-
center.
No, I pick you up and then I put you somewhere else.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm done hero phase. Do you want to do anything?
Yeah.
All right, so what could he have done? The mission. It's dumb. It's dumb if you don't dig in, I can tell you that. So as a guy who's underdog and has priority, what he could have done is swapped the pig out for ghosts. And put the ghost at the top right corner near all his Gargants potentially and just maybe try to smash him. Now what you're saying is, wow, why would you want to do that? It's a 4-up. He probably wouldn't do that. Yes, you maybe in this corner case, maybe he doesn't do that. But depending on what your opponent does, if he piles on an objective, you could throw him completely out of position by using this mission and actually leveraging the underdog. I know it is a lot happening on top of knowing your army, potentially knowing your opponent's army. But again, you don't have to trust me. I'm going to tell you right now, I have played this mission now a couple of times, and I'm like, oh, I started appreciating it more and more I played it. If you still feel like it's dumb, well, what could I possibly say? We are both just expressing opinions. There's really no right or wrong to it, but you could definitely do some fun tactical things for this mission. That is for certain. I want to welcome Carl on to the chat. Man's just joined the stream and is now just trash talking everyone. Gets scrubs out of today's event like some sort of punk, and now is here making fun of people. Who are you? Who do you think you are? Baku Chai Dancer commenting also raw manifestations will go out of the board, never return. I don't know. Yeah, that's a very valid point. Do they just disappear? Ooh, interesting. Fish of Fury. I love this one. Engage the brain bucket. Yes, I can't stress this enough. This is not... Initially, you could completely dismiss this one as just being silly and stupid. But honestly, folks, the more you dig into this mission, the deeper it gets. And the one complaint I would have of this mission is how tangential and how sideways it goes, and just what you start discovering what you can do as you play it. So I find it very, very interesting, but holy cow, is it a heck of a load, potentially in a game that's already complicated. So from that perspective, I think you'll get more agreement. Do I think the mission is silly? I disagree, and I disagree strongly.
Can you measure me 9 from the board engineering?
Over here?
Yeah, how far is that to my guy? Okay, it's like a 12. That's fine. Broad's gonna go here. Kragnos is gonna run 3. And then
Don't give in, Ruben. Don't do it.
Pig is just gonna chill here. All right, it's my movement. Well, he's gonna run just to build momentum. They're both run to just build momentum. But and we go down to 1 for new battle round, and then they ran so up to 3.
Yeah.
So that's it.
Nothing. I'm not doing anything.
Nothing. That's my turn. So I'll score 1, 2 more again, and that's it. Where's the pen? I think I lost the pen already. Oh, here it is.
Oh, yeah. Or you play. That's a lot of models. So you play fire players.
He's a wizard.
I'm gonna poke place of power. You have 1 cast.
Yes.
1 cast.
I don't think place of power you can unbind.
You still can. You lose the pluses.
No, you can banish, but not unbind.
You get an unbind still. Josh, you get an unbind place of power, right?
I rolled 6.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's only banish, no?
Unbind and banish.
Both? Okay.
Okay, cool.
What is it?
Unbind.
On the 3-up, you just unbound my spell?
No. I have an unbind. Well,
okay.
Now I get to roll.
Okay,
What'd you roll?
I rolled 6.
Oh, 6? Okay. This is your only spell, right?
Yes.
I'll try. Stop.
Okay. So that goes away.
So I'm at 5 CP because I was underdog. I didn't use any.
And sorry, it's unbind or banish, not both. But you choose.
Yeah, you get one of the other.
I know, you're ass. That'd be great if you could do both.
That'd be sweet.
Okay.
Yep.
So first, think first, let's put this guy in.
Yep.
How far does this guy move?
Up to 12 with a spell. Prayer.
And 3d6 charge, right?
Yeah. Correct. Correct.
This guy's gonna move like this.
Sure.
It's within 6, right, of the objective here?
Yeah, within 6. Yeah.
The hero, 16. You're gonna come here. Black coach gonna go there.
How many wounds is the house?
8 wounds, 5 up, 5 up.
Okay.
The house. 1, 2, 3. So outside of 6, yes. Yes, thank you.
All right, the Nighthaunt player playing cagey, respecting the horrendous amount of damage that could be pushed through if he commits at the wrong time. So both players just kind of clipping and, working the margins and kiting, I think would be the accurate word. So one thing you can do here, for instance, if a giant moves to either one of those corners, let's just say it moves to the top right corner, and Yuri becomes underdog. He can then, if he gains priority, teleport the giant in front of his entire unit of blade guys, and then continue with his turn. So it is, you could do some really interesting things with this mission. I really can't stress it enough. So for instance, those two giants that are in the middle, the underdog can pick, and depending on who has priority next following round, they could pick drop, and those two giants can actually potentially charge if they could fit wholly within 6, of an objective. I don't believe they can, though, because each one of those bases are pretty large. I guess we'll find out in the next little bit. But this is the kind of thought patterns you're going through in this mission, right? Because by working the underdog or being kind of like just under, you can start moving the other opponent's units in awkward setup charge lane positions, if you understand what I'm trying to say. I don't know if I'm describing it enough, folks, but there's definitely some very, very interesting things you could do in this mission.
And that'll be it.
What did you roll?
Just a 3. Prio, you'll score 1, 2
15.
more tactic. Yeah. Okay. Prio,
1, 2.
you can have it. That's a 10.
That's a 10,
Yeah.
and that's
Yeah.
and who's underdog?
I am. Just go down by 1.
Okay, so right now the score is 28 for Nighthaunt, 20 for Sons of Behemat. Sons of Behemat player 1 priority. What he could have done is picked 2 objectives. That's if you wanted to go offense. Okay, folks? He could have picked two objectives. And potentially set up both Kragnos, a big pig, and a giant against in the middle, is what I'm trying to say. Basically had 1 giant, 2 giant pigs and Kragnos gangbang into 1 unit of ghosts, because they would have to been placed in the center, because he would have picked possibly the center. Had 1 giant off table potentially as well, but he could have set it up even better than that. He could have not have put 2 giants in the center, but put 1 pig in the center, and then have the ability to, or just had 1 giant in the center, and had 1 giant in the corner and have 2 giants in the center. Oh God, I'm being basically teleport the ghost to the center and then line up a dog pile of charges with the giants and Kragnos is what I'm trying to say. But like I said, there's an enormous amount of load in this mission, on top of the fact you're trying to remember all your own mechanics, and of course trying to position and be very wary of your opponent's mechanics. It's hard to kind of like think of those lines at the same time all of that is happening. That's why you got to kind of practice this mission and actually really try to figure out the code of it, because I do think this one's going to pop up in major events. Probably not your 3-day or 3-round missions that you'd have at a local RTT, that type of thing. You probably wouldn't have it in that, but anything that uses 6-5 rounds, you could see Path of the Fae, and being able to understand this mission could give you a massive advantage in your matchups.
Just on the objective, which I kind of want anyway. Yeah, so I'll do that. So I'll flip this one. You get 1 auto run, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's a 16. Oops. Sorry, I moved that one. So you're gonna auto run that one probably. Or that's 12. Okay. Yeah, so I'll do something like this. And something like this. So as close to the objective as possible. Can I be within 3? Yeah. Okay.
So he's doing the actual teleport right now. Let's imagine he had 1 less giant on there. Let's imagine that there was only 1 giant on that objective. He could have then asked the Nighthaunt player to scoop up his entire forces that are within 6 inches of that top right-hand side. And then as underdog, which he is, he then scoops up his giant in the middle and then places it in the top right corner. And now the Nighthaunt player has to place it in the center. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So then it would have been his turn, to which those Nighthaunt would then be squaring off against Kragnos, a giant, and basically 2 pigs. Now, as it was, he had placed 2 giants in the center, but again, it's just a way you can look at this mission and do some interesting things. Because right now, Sabetti is purposely playing underdog. He's being very reserved. He's being very, very cagey. But hopefully he starts figuring it out and start leveraging it a little bit more, right? Because you don't have to just teleport and just move around your own objective. You could actually drop that giant within smack dab in the center of one, forcing your opponent to the other objective and line up charges.
Right, you can do.
Yeah.
12. Well, if you get it, you get it. There's not much I could do. And same here, right? So 12, 3, 6 charge, you're probably gonna get it. So this guy has a 6-up ward, you said, right?
As long as they're near each other.
Within 3, right?
Yeah, 3.
Okay. I'm gonna do. This is going to be 18. This is the back of the base. 16 over here. So, okay. The coach gonna go here. Go
3:15.
I'm just gonna match. I'm gonna match their clock. No, it's fine. Yeah, give them like a minute extra. 2 hours.
Oh my God.
That's what I figured, is making sure. So you guys are at 6 then.
I'm gonna order on them.
Okay.
18. Do I need to order run actually? No, I'm not gonna order run. I'm just gonna run. 13.
Horses.
Horses.
Horses. Horses.
Okay, something like this. Just to string a little bit further.
Sure.
This guy will, doesn't matter, he doesn't need to run outside of, I don't know if he can be outside of, this is 7.5, right?
Yeah, 7.5.
So he'll be within 6. Okay, that's fine. This thing gonna move up here like this. I'm gonna put this guys there.
Sure.
So the strategy Yuri's currently using is he's tagging the objectives, surviving the teleport, because I don't think the Suns player is actually leveraging as much as he can out of it, and then walking off and making sure he's not within 6 inches of the actual objective to get teleported away. Not a bad plan, seems to be working out for him. There is that objective at the bottom corner. Love to see some more action, honestly. Hopefully next round, if the Suns player is still underdog, he potentially goes for it a little bit. And what I mean by that is teleports one of these, swaps places with the two giants in the middle, maybe swapping places with the ones in the bottom corner, and then setting up for a charge with all those pigs and Kragnos into either the cav or the chariot, potentially. I think that would be very interesting. We shall see. There's a lot of very conservative movement, and this mission can really detonate all these specific movements and put you out of position. So guys haven't been doing that just quite yet, but they're still feeling out the mission, I guess.
Oh, sorry. Oh my god. Sorry. Cannot be on the objective though.
Oh, sorry.
Slide.
Sorry, my bad. Right.
No, all good.
Good.
Okay.
Redeploy. That's not a bad option. That's there. So there. I kind of want to go that way, but then the problem is they are not -1 to it, right? Just the coaches.
For now.
Yeah, you can obviously
Yeah.
cast, obviously. But
What are you doing? Are you redeploying?
yeah, I'm just thinking
Okay, okay.
what I want to
Yeah.
redeploy. Yeah. I have to pick my targets. So that's 30 wounds right there on a 4-up, and you can give them a 5-up.
Yeah.
Correct?
Correct.
Yeah, I'm ready to put Brodd. 5.
Nice.
Go that way.
Lionel said this is impossible.
Yeah, I
right?
can't land on that. Yeah, I can't land on that. I'm a Gargant, I can move over it and stuff, but
Yeah, fair enough.
Less than 4.
yeah, which this half of the tree is.
Just kind of CP, right?
Yeah.
You have to include the base, right? Not just the tree itself. It's the whole terrain feature.
No, it's just parts of terrain. It's just parts of terrain.
Okay, I
Yeah.
asked Lionel how
Yeah.
this, if he's ruling, because the indent goes along the base, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
What
like
do
you have to include that, so I'm saying.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I can walk over parts of terrain that are less than
No,
4
I know,
inches.
it's like,
Yeah.
don't forget that.
Oh, yeah, that I know.
That part's
Yeah.
so.
Um,
Oh, and how I need to keep it well?
yeah, that's fine. Either way, I can choose whichever way I want to go. Okay. My turn. You're done, right?
Yeah. You go.
Okay. We're gonna poke. Please, no, I don't. Broad just gonna chant. Of course. This is one. That's it for Hero Face.
Yeah. 2 things, 5-up ward
Yep.
and magical intervention. Yeah. On a 6.
I have no unbinds, so
-1 to wound here.
sure. I'll start going movement phase.
Yeah, of course.
Big.
Oink, oink.
Brodd is going to move around this. It's going to get to there. It's got to move around to go there. And then Holy 12 is there. So Kragnos needs to be there. Kragnos. Okay, I have to auto-run Kragnos.
Hey, what?
I have to auto-run Kragnos.
Daughter? What do you mean daughter?
Auto-run.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so that's where Kragnos goes for make him Holy 12.
Yes.
So he's Holy 12. So that's the farthest I can move him up.
Okay.
And then this guy's gonna walk 10 there. But again, just checking Holy 12, which is there. So that's the farthest he can go.
Nice.
Pig.
Oink, oink.
He's just gonna run. 6. He's just gonna tag the objective again. 7. We'll be more like this though. That's it for movement. You want to do anything?
.36 charge, right?
Yeah.
And this is a regular charge.
No, it's a 3d6. I measured. They're both
Also,
Holy 12.
also 3d6.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I put the things up.
So 10 in charge.
It's a 10 there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably about it. I'd say it's in maybe in. It's probably still a 10. Yeah, probably still a 10. I'd say.
I don't think it's worth it. Yeah. Nothing.
All good.
Yeah.
Pig.
Oink.
He vibing.
You got it.
Just gonna go in. Brodd. 3d6.
Woo.
8. I don't think that's enough.
I don't think so.
No, I need a 9. Oh, yeah, I'll CP it. There we go.
10. Yeah. You got it.
11's enough.
Brodsky.
Warstomper. You said a 10, right?
Yes.
That's a 10. Boop. Impact Mortals. I'm gonna call my Wa. So,
What's the wa?
sorry, it's just the stupid tusks are in the way.
Yeah, yeah.
So once a game, when they do when they charge, they get Impact Mortals. That's it.
Okay.
Brodd will do D3 to the things first for 3, and then he'll do, and your infantry, so it'll be 4, D3 plus 1. So it'll be 7 total.
7 mortal wounds?
Yeah.
Nice. So,
Warstomper will do 2 to your horses.
2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many to the horses, sorry?
2 over there.
6s? Yeah. Take 2.
This goes up to 3.
You got it.
He ran. This go up to 3. Any counter charges from you?
No.
Didn't think so. Rampages. I'm gonna jump up and down here. I fail. I'm gonna make you fight last. Fight last.
Okay.
There's literally, I'll roar you, I guess, so you can't all out attack. Not like it really matters.
Okay.
Okay, you're roared.
Yeah.
So I'll go there first,
Yes.
because why not? So, nah, I don't want to do that. I think I all out attack this. Yeah, I'm gonna all out attack this guy.
You can't. You're next to my terrain.
No, the Warstomper.
Oh, the Warstomper.
Yeah. That's why, because I'm like, I can't do it anywhere else, so I might as well do it here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right. 3s. And 2s. 3, Yuri?
3.
2 rend.
Say it again.
Joe.
2 damage.
6s. 1 damage. You kill a horse, you bastard.
Feet.
We call him PETA.
Peter.
No, PETA. But it's fine.
We got 5 at no rend. Sorry, rend 3.
Rend 3? Okay. What's the damage there?
D3 plus 1.
Oh my god.
D3 plus 1. So that'll be 4, 7, 10, 13, 15 damage.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The pistons.
And they're done. Go with Brodd.
That's insane.
I'm already within 3, so.
Not a single 4.
Brodd's gonna hit you.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fine. Fours.
5 4s.
5.
I know.
Saberi.
Sabedovich.
5 damage each?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
20.
20 damage. Can you imagine? Ugh. Please so.
That's pretty good words.
Not bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So 12. And then I have the
Yeah.
fight still, yeah. And then I have Death Grip after. 3 more.
I wish I could roll 4s like you. Not a single fucking 4.
4.
3 more,
then
so
Death Grip.
15.
Oh, that's it. I killed 7 on the impacts, so that doesn't really matter.
You got it.
And then Pig is gonna pile in. Ooh. Pig's gonna pile. Oh. Ooh. Into your thing. 1 at Ren 1 onto your house.
No?
2 damage.
Take 2. 6 left.
Trotters. 2, no rend.
No.
3 damage. Tusks.
3 left.
3 rend 2.
Goes through.
15 damage.
Got it.
And that's my turn.
Okay.
Unfortunately, still only 10 because I haven't killed anything important yet. So, actually, I do score 1 tactico. I have an objective that you controlled.
Okay.
So I will score a Restless 1. So it is actually 15 for me.
Nice.
So Restless 1 for me. Priority.
Oh,
Nice.
that was 6. That was
Roll
5.
it again.
5. I'm taking it.
Yeah, go. You want? It's your choice.
For sure, I'm taking it.
Yep. So you are up by 3 points. Still the underdog. So do I want to flip anything? Yes, I do. I hate this. Sorry. I hate this parts. Okay. So if I make that one vanish, those are outside of 6, you said?
Yes.
If I make that one vanish, that'd be kind of funny.
Oh, he's starting to get it.
6 there. Your hero and the coach are not.
No.
Are not 6.
Hero is.
Oh, he is.
The
He's
coach
within
is not,
6.
yeah.
Okay.
So when does he flee? When we choose who goes next in
After
the round?
Prio's determined, yeah. It's underdog. So I make you do that, and then I get to put down something first. And I can be... outside 3 of enemy units. So I could actually pick this.
Holy cow, he's getting it.
I think it's you, the first one.
I go first. That's my question. Okay. And it says outside of 3 of enemy units. Does the house count as a unit? No.
Nope.
Okay, so I'm gonna flip. Is my pig in? Did I screw this up?
Big as it, because it's 6 inches.
Where's my 6? Oh, past my 6, right? Yeah. So I'm gonna flip this and that.
Okay.
So those 2 and both of these will.
Okay.
I'm gonna put Brodd over there. Outside of 3 of your. Oh!
He should also check to see if the black coach is actually within 6 as well. Because you measure the 6 not from the center of the objective, folks. You measure it from the edge of the 40 mil that's in the center of that zone. Anyway, but at least he's finally got it. He's finally got it. You know what would have helped? If only the organizer put out the pack, I don't know, maybe 2-3 weeks ahead of time so you could practice these missions. That would have helped. Because then they would have had an opportunity to actually play these. Yep. Would have helped.
Oh, okay, so it doesn't actually block you. Okay, all right. Never mind. I had a plan in mind, and it's like, he blocked himself in with his house, and it's like, oh, never mind.
I still don't know what you're doing, to be honest with you, so.
I want to be outside of 3 of your things, so I can use commands, though.
Yeah.
And then... How wide is it? It's 5. That's fine. Okay, he's good there. Wait, I lied. I have to be closer to the middle. I'm trolling. Okay, now I'm not cheating. Outside of 3 of your house.
Okay.
Go ahead. You get to put a unit down now.
I get to put the unit down?
Yeah, we alternate.
It's outside of 3, right?
Yeah.
From all enemy units. So.
And Holy 6.
Okay.
There you go.
Thank you, sir.
I have no idea what I'm doing. I stole your tape measure by accident. Here, I got 6 for you.
Thank you.
Oh, 6s.
Technically, I can because it's 3 and 3.
Along that edge, yeah. But not on this side, though, because the problem is, here, let me just mark Brodd. Let's just mark them, just so it's easier. I'll just put dice, just so that it's easier for us. I'll put dice here, and here. God, I hate this mission. Okay, so he's there. Lift him up. So that's his base there. So Holy 6. So you're a little bit out, you're especially out over there. Okay, yeah, that's good. Now I'll just make sure you're outside of 3. And then 3. You're within 3 there, unfortunately. Yeah, because he's above the thing there. So. Here, Josh, you want to take a look, see if we can do this?
Yeah. You guys have a bunch of 3-inch things?
Yeah. Because now you're not Holy 6.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you can't fit him there.
These are 3, aren't they?
I don't
Your
think.
little thing?
Yeah, that's right. He's right there.
These are 3, right? Agree?
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's not 6.
Yeah, I don't think it's possible.
That's not 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's,
I don't think it's possible.
That's Broad's base. That's not 3. That's not 3. Yeah, these front guys aren't 3.
Yeah, so it's not possible.
Okay.
So they have to go here.
They have to go there. Okay.
This is so dumb. It's kind of funny though.
All right, he finally got it. He's saying he hates this mission, but to hate a mission, you actually have to play it. not just hear about other people say they hate it as well. So he's finally got it. He understood what he could do. So let's see if he can actually take advantage of it. Currently right now, can he basically throw a charge into the black coach and remove it? That would make this worthwhile doing. At least that's the goal, and that's what he's set up for. So for his sake, he's hoping he could be able to do it. Now, can he fit that pig in? That is the question. If he cannot, that pig goes into reserves. Again, that pig has to wholly be within 6 inches of the objective. So let's find out whether that is the case.
I don't know if I can fit. I'm trying to fit, but no, I can't fit there.
You have enough, like.
Yeah. So that's the thing. If you could do this, does this?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah. Because like I don't know what the definition of like. I think
so as close as possible to the objective.
All the models have to be.
Yeah, as close as you can.
Oh, so then those guys have to like fully flood it.
The models have to be, or the unit?
I might say unit.
Yeah. I don't know.
Fuck.
Could you imagine their game?
Their game is fine. Shit, sorry guys.
Here, I have it here.
That's fine. My phone's easy for you to read.
All right.
Each friendly vanish shoot.
It's every model.
Oh, every model. So he has to put all the models there.
Yes,
Okay.
that will be put in reserves.
Okay.
No. Within one, not the unit. Okay, if I'm put him.
Now it goes back to him.
Yeah. So now I can put down, technically.
I don't know why you. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're right there.
On the.
So I have to be like this, right? Does that have to be 3 away? It's close to the objective.
No. Wait.
Yeah, fair.
Sorry. Before you do that,
Basically to the middle of the 40. Yeah.
is this the every model in the unit, or every unit has to
Every
be?
model in the unit.
Okay.
As close.
So I don't know if you're going to be able to fit a unit now.
If you did it that way,
Yeah.
you'll put the other one in reserve.
So that would be in reserve. So it kind of depends how you want to do it.
Okay. So if I do it like this.
Then I have to be.
Okay. Put it.
I have to be here.
Okay.
Actually, if I can even be Holy 6, let's see. Holy 6. 3. I think this is.
Just move it to make sure that you can put yourself there.
Here. Like this.
I was just trying to say, it's trying to look at the sides of.
God, I hate this mission.
Yes, Carl. Yeah, I just didn't do.
No, I can't fit.
No, but okay. I think I can. Okay.
Trying to find the secret. I think you can do it. If you put this guy, I think you can do it. Because you're still technically close there.
Yes.
Right? You just go like as far to this.
No, I don't want to go as far.
You guys have 2 hours, okay?
So like this.
Here it is. So the objective is here. Right? So you get more space than that. Here, let's do this.
Yes.
Let's do this. So it's close to the objective as possible. I hate this mission. And then 3 there. This is so cringe. So I think that'll do it. So if I do something like this. So I can fit like that.
Okay. And then if.
Oh. And now you have to fit Holy 6 and outside 3 of me, which I don't know if you can do.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, try it.
If I.
So what he's trying to engineer is he wants his cavalry to fit. He wants his cake and eat it too. There's a power pair between the Shroud on, I'm going to say Spirit Steed. I can't remember what he's called. And the Cav unit. And that's what he wants to actually. He doesn't want that to be broken up. So can he be outside of 3 of the large pig? Because he doesn't want the large pig to go away. That's why. He could have fenced it off easy, but he didn't want to do that. He wanted the ability to be able to reposition, put the pig in front of him to be able to charge. So basically he's trying to take advantage of what the Sons of Behemat player also gave him. Now, can he do it is the question. And so far it looks like he could fit. We'll see.
Check.
Okay, but I mean.
No, I know, but that's a problem. Right?
But what I'm saying, it's doable.
Okay, you put this guy here, that guy there.
Yes.
Yeah, this is fine because you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes.
5.
And then 6.
6.
And then.
And then 7, 8. I don't fuck. Whatever. Just play. It's fine. I don't care. I don't care. I can't be bothered. This is dumb.
Just fast.
Just play it. I don't care at this point.
Yeah, no, it's good. You got it.
Yeah. Even if it wasn't, it's fine. Just go.
Okay. How many wounds this guy has?
40. Monstrously Tough. 4 up.
On a 4-up save, huh?
Yeah.
Two up.
Okay, I'm just gonna move all these out of the way.
Yeah, yeah. And he still hits hard as he.
Yeah.
He
Well,
doesn't.
no prize beast anymore, so I have to all out attack to hit on 3s, but he hits as hard as he always did, because he still has defeat.
Okay, the question is, whew, do I go here or do I go there? Okay. That's, where's the, okay, here.
I'm still
Here
on
it is. What's his
4 up. He'll die. He dies.
4 up?
Yeah.
Okay. 4 up. Oof. And he's 4 up, 40 wounds?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I'll give 5 up word to them probably, yeah.
Play, guys? Yeah.
3.
Makes sense.
Does it?
So what's agonizing the Nighthaunt player is they love the synergies of all their units piling into one place. Why? Because they have several curses they dole out as a unit completes charges. So Cav curses the enemy unit with -1 save. Other units curse it with a -1 hit. The heroes say strike last. So by spreading out, he's going to miss out on some of those debuffs. Because the Cav in that top right-hand corner where the fingers were just, will be able to dole out strike last and -1 save, but no negatives to hit. The unit at the bottom left-hand corner of your screen could potentially dive into that giant, giving it a -1 to hit, but no modifier to their armor, which is where he's kind of agonizing, because he understands on that coin flip of his ethereal save, whatever scrolls through is going to be really big damage, and he will see a bunch of spirits just scatter to the 4 winds.
Just to the tip.
Wait, it's close to the 40. If it's the edge of the 40, then yeah.
Yeah.
Right, if it's the middle of the 40.
Right? Yeah. Yeah, because I mean, like, technically, he actually couldn't even put this down. Don't worry, just play. Technically, he wouldn't even be able to put this one down first, technically, because the closest would actually be the guy on that side, which means he wouldn't have been able to do the wrap thing. It's dumb. Just go.
Okay.
Technically, you wouldn't have been able to do this, but don't worry about it.
What?
That is absolutely correct. Every model that is placed has to be closest, and he has to constantly place. He couldn't have stretched out that far, which meant he wouldn't have been able to get that entire Cav unit in that spot. But there you go. He's getting it now.
We'll talk. I'll tell you later.
It's fine.
Okay.
I can't be bothered to explain it.
It won't matter.
Yeah.
But just keep the way you guys have it. It's not a huge deal.
Yeah. Well, my pig's gonna die because of it, but
Yeah, whatever.
it's fine.
Does he get bracketed by any chance?
He does.
He does?
Yeah.
Okay.
They all do.
Yeah, so he's gonna have a crit mortal.
Sorry, he's at 3 prayer points because I lost a prayer point last turn.
Yeah.
Oh, here's the die. He's at 3. Yeah, thanks.
Hero phase, so 5 upward. He has a crit mortals. Anything you would like to do in your hero phase?
Nah, I'm good. Go for it.
I'm gonna auto run him. 16.
Sure.
So something like this.
It's a pretty long charge.
Yeah.
I don't even think you're within. Yeah, your 12 is. Maybe a 12 would get it if you box cards.
Yeah. He has a 3d6.
Yeah, half an inch.
He has a 3d6.
Oh, he's 3d6. Oh, okay. Well then, never mind.
This guy's gonna move outside of 3.
Yep.
Carl spitting the truth in the actual chat right now. Yeah, this is round 4, and he hasn't actually lost any resources yet, which is just a huge deal against Nighthaunt. He's now pictured this as his go turn. It was a good call on his part. We'll see what happens. But some very, very interesting things that could potentially kick off here. We'll see what happens. But he'll lose a pig, potentially. Does he then stop being underdog? We shall see. We shall see.
Like from this guy as well.
Yeah, you got like a pocket here-ish. You can put it. Bring it to what, 10? Come back?
Yes, sir.
So it's my bad. You don't do it one at a time. It's a whole unit. You look down.
Oh, okay. All right, yeah. Okay. So you could do it. You could do it.
The closest park thing. Who knows?
Yeah.
What that means.
See him 3 more. I just had it in my hand.
Oh, here.
Oh, there you go.
Here.
Thank you. 1, 2, 3, and 9 away from you, right? Was that?
Yep.
This thing gonna move up here.
Sure.
Oh, I rolled the same. Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
All good?
So we're gonna put that here. Outside 3 of you. And that's it. It's your.
Yeah, I'm
go,
gonna
sir.
redeploy Kragnos.
Yes.
2. That's it. Go ahead. Charge me.
4 points.
Yeah.
Well, and that means
Two is
I would give them the plus, not them, because they were
there.
Okay. Let's go with the hero first.
Yep.
Boom. They'll be fighting Lust.
It's not gonna matter. He's dead anyway.
Horses. 10.
Hello, Moto.
So, well, let's go with Black Coach.
Yep.
12, right? Was that?
It's like 12 or 13. I didn't. Well,
So
that
13.
doesn't matter. 14 is more than enough.
13.
Oh, 13? Yeah, 13 is more than enough. It was a 12 or a 13. It was close. I didn't really look too hard, but
Okay. I think it was 12.
it was 12 or 13. But you more than enough.
I'm gonna go with the blade
Yep.
guys over there. 8. You count as
20.
20. Oof. put it like this. So everybody's on the objective. You'll be -1 to hit.
Yep.
And there you're fighting last.
Yep.
And you're -1 to your save. You're fighting save. Fight last. -1 to hit. 1, 2.
As he continues to hum and haw, I actually thought that the Suns player actually had priority in this round, which this move I thought was going to be absolutely fantastic, but apparently that was not the case. I had missed that detail. All in all, now the move isn't as good. It would have been dependent on whether or not he could have fenced off the unit. Could have disrupted a charge for sure and put it into reserves. But as it stands, I think the players this was just so overwhelming because they're literally reading the mission for the very first time. And this is not that kind of mission. This is not one you kind of like, oh, let's kind of work this out as we play. This is definitely something you have to be prepared for. So, looks like that pig's going to die in a corner. If this is top of round 4, well, Giants get to go right after this. And Yuri knows that. Basically, he dropped a nice screen right there. If you look at the top right-hand quarter of your screen, he's fenced off Kragnos, which is good on him. We'll see what happens after that, but what's really also quite nice is that teleporting piece of scenery. Holy cow, is it just so fantastic. You could actually even use that as something to just control movement, because it has to land outside of 3 of terrain, and it's got a small enough footprint that it could just get and block movement as well. An aspect that I had not appreciated until I actually watched these guys play currently right now. It's a interesting match.
4 die.
4 die.
I'm actually gonna start there.
Oh, you made it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Go ahead.
So 4 die, 16 times 3.
Yep. 48.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I will all out defense.
1, 2, 3, 4. Two. So 48, right?
Yeah,
we
48,
said.
Yeah.
4,
Just
5.
times 3, right?
Yes. 3,
Yeah.
4, 5, 5, and 5. So this is going to be. This is going to be 2s and 3s.
Yep.
6s are autos.
How many dice is that?
20.
20. Okay.
Good.
So 16 hits, 3 here. I'll keep track.
Yes.
16 hits
No.
and 3 autos, right?
3 autos. Yes, correct.
3 autos,
And then
and then 18 more. Right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 13 so far.
13.
Yes.
Okay. That's wounds, right?
Correct.
Yeah. 18 more. So you have to take 2 out from there.
Why 18? It's
Oh, you said 48, right?
48.
Oh, 48. Sorry,
Yeah.
that was 38. Yeah. Keep going.
2s.
And it's crit auto or crit 2?
Crit auto.
Crit auto.
Good.
Yeah. So 2 autos so far.
2 more.
Oh, you're just rolling. Yeah, you're just rolling the rolls, right? Yeah. So 2.
Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
I included those 2 already.
Okay,
so
so
9 on top of that. So that's 1. And then 5. And then 3. Okay, so we're at 23 right now.
Okay, and there's 8 more. Reroll this one. Add 1 more.
1 more, so 24.
And 3s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more.
5 more. Okay, boom. Okay, so we're at 28. That's a lot of wounds. 2, 4, 6, 10, I'm gonna do this twice. It's 14. Okay.
Sure.
So need force.
Yes.
It's half. And second half. But not as good this time. So say 6. So that'll be 7 plus 8, 15 damage. Take 15 damage.
Is he bracketed?
Yes, he brackets at 15 exactly. But he loses 1 attack on the club. It doesn't. He doesn't bracket that hard.
Everything helps.
That guy brackets a lot. He's kind of mid.
Okay.
So he's fight last, right? So just start rolling your attacks there. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna pile it. Just do your piles and stuff.
So this guy, he's gonna go first.
Yep.
And this is going to be 3 4s actually, and 3s. So only 1 minus 1, 2 damage.
1 minus 1 takes it.
2 damage. And then horse 5s and 3s. 1 no rend, 1 damage.
1 more and 1. Takes it.
Yeah, 1 more.
So 3 total.
And then the horses will go. They activate right after him.
Yep.
So this is gonna be a 21 attack.
Sure.
Plus
He's
1
dead,
to
dude.
hit.
He's dead.
Yeah. Okay.
He's dead. Minus 1 save, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he's cooked. All right, so I'll fight you there. How many blade guys you have left?
I'm just gonna.
Yeah, you got a pile with that. It's fine. Just tell me how many blade guys you left.
16.
16. Okay, so 4 minus for bracketing.
And you're minus 1 to hit.
Yeah. So you have that many models. Bracket. All right, 5s. And 2s. 3. 2
1.
damage.
5 up. Take 2.
2 more.
What's the damage there?
There'll be D3 plus 1. 2. And then death grip. 1 more.
You're minus 1. still,
Yeah,
right?
hit on 5s. No, it doesn't matter. So I killed 4 total. So there's
you kill
12
8
left.
total.
Yeah, so 12. Yeah, there's 12 left. Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, did I steal something?
Yeah, 5 up.
yeah, no worries.
Okay.
All right. So I do still hold that objective though, because I'm OC 20.
Yes. You don't get bracketed after.
Right. Yeah, I think it's 15 or 10 now. Let me double check. Because how many do you got there?
12, 14.
Okay, if it's 15, yeah, because you got me to 15 wounds, so I'm bracketed to the wound. So yeah, you might have it. Yeah, so I'm down to 10 now.
Okay, so I take this objective.
Yeah. So you'll have 2, and did you get a tactic? No, I don't think so.
I
right?
don't think so. No.
Okay, so 10 points. No,
8 points.
8 points. 8. All right. My turn.
Yes, sir.
I'm just gonna pray with Brodd.
Yes.
Oh, I can. No, I can't. Do I heal? Is there a range on my heal? I don't think so. I think it's all Gargants. It's board wide. Because that would unbracket him, which could be kind of clutch to retake that objective. And then clock's on me. Don't think I need it this turn, so I will just bank the points. So be at 8. I have nothing else to do, so go nuts.
What's his movement?
10.
If he comes here.
It's all good. It's no cool. Just watch the dice tree through headache.
So it's probably about a 7-inch charge or a 6-inch charge.
Yeah. If you pile in 3.
Yeah, it could be either with the game, but it got to the point where everyone got into everything, so now they're just gonna fight.
That's fun. That's exciting. Fighting is good. I like fighting.
I'm gonna give a 5 upward. Ugh, I don't know. They're probably dead. 5 upward. Two blade guys.
Sure.
That's the CP.
Movement.
Yes.
All right, the blade guys are the unit in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen. He has to call it out on the hero phases, basically, to do that. Be interesting to see what happens. Does he also send the giant donkey in that direction as well? Because he could move 10 3d6. That is a possible charge. Or does he take the much safer route and actually have Kragnos dive maybe even around that tree? Does he go around that? Yeah, exactly. And then 3d6 charge from there. If he crashes into those Cav, that would be not so bad. We'll see what happens. Almost certainly Brodd will be traveling north on your screen toward that top right hand corner possibly as well, or maybe he'll just zone out that spot. It'll be, he doesn't have an enormous amount of resources, but they're all high value, and he's got to now figure out and project into the next turn as well. This is round 4. This game is almost over. We only got one more round after this. He should be calculating his score right now, trying to figure out if he could edge his opponent in the final round, while also taking into consideration that if he goes ahead this round, that his opponent will have control to teleport and potentially screw things around. So yes, lots to think about.
So you have Restless as well, right?
Yeah.
You have one more turn. So the most you can score is 2 more tactics total. So if I kill him, score Restless, I have one more turn to kill. Yeah, so you're gonna need to score that one. And he has 3d6 charge, right?
Yes.
I don't know what to do. I need to kill him. That has to go there.
When you just score Restless once, Betty, last turn?
All right, so currently I believe the blade guys at the bottom corner of your screen is the treasure target, as is potentially the Cav. I'll have to confirm that, but I have to confirm the intercept and recover targets. Sorry, I'm responding to Fisher Fury in the chat. Carl kind of also responded yes, but I think more specifically he's asking what are the treasure targets. So let's go find that out.
You would need for sure to get here to score. So if I
have to ask, and this should be public information, specifically the treasure targets are?
The boatman, the horses, and the coach.
Okay. Boatman, horses, coach. Done. Thank you.
If I run him, it's not a turn.
We don't need clog actually, right?
No, yeah. We're on turn 4 already. It's not gonna matter. You can just shut it off.
You guys an hour and a half for what's
Just so the Twitch chat doesn't, the YouTube chat doesn't roast us. Where's the clock? Where's the clock? Oh, Yuri, I don't know what to do.
I don't know, it's a baby.
I don't know what to do.
Just a little baby.
just a wee bit. Oh, I don't know. You do so much damage.
You're talking about you do all the damage. I don't do any damage. What a guy, huh?
He moves 12, the coach.
What's that?
Coach moves 12.
Yeah. 10.
10. If I tag you, if I come here, charge there. Yeah. You know what? We're going for glory. Huh! I'll just can't quite. I have to go around the tree a little bit, so. I don't know if this is the right call, but we'll see. That's it, Yuri. You want to redeploy? Go ahead.
So the one tree on the forest, is that?
You won't be able to fit here, right?
No, but I could charge over you.
Why?
If I roll high enough. That's just the Gargants. They can charge over.
I don't think they can.
That's old edition. AoS 4, they can charge over things again.
They can?
Yeah, they can.
So in the game, the scenarios don't say put forest down, say put obscuring terrain down. It could be anything.
Are you sure?
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, forest.
The ability of the Suns is now a passive ability. It used to be only a normal movement and not include charges, but in this edition that changed.
Yeah, okay. 6, you'll be able to. What if I go? Oh god. I'm gonna save this guy, redeploy.
Yep.
Do I want to? Yeah, redeploy him. 5.
Nice. So that's your last CP, right?
Yeah. Now the question is, so if I go here,
You're outside of there. If you go there, he can't hit you.
Yeah.
He can't.
Okay.
Sounds good?
Yes.
So no CP, it's good. Charges. Brodd. Ooh, 11. That's cute. Ooh, that's
11.
It's kind of spicy.
Dave, can you check his dice?
Doesn't matter, man. Doesn't matter what dice you roll. Trust me. The Luminous dice, though.
He doesn't roll below 6 and 5s. Oh, entire game.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, so we're gonna go. I can go anywhere I want, really.
Oh, okay.
You have what CP?
I got one, yeah.
Boys want a drink? It's on me.
Yeah.
I'll take a bubbly.
Bubbly, yeah. Thank you.
Bubbly?
Yes.
Yeah, fuck it, we're going in. No cuts, no glory, Yuri.
Okay.
Just gonna... Oh, your stupid horse is in it. Why is the horse so far ahead of?
Do you want to rotate this?
Yeah, sure. It's so cringe. It's like why?
Yeah.
And then Kragnos is gonna charge.
Yeah.
It's funny. It's like I was talking to other people. So like,
Boom.
10 years ago, I was like, yo, I want dynamic models.
Piggy.
Static boxy models. Now they're too dynamic.
10.
Like, I can't do anything.
Bubbly.
Okay,
Yeah.
bubbly.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
They're too dynamic. A weird complaint. Like late guys, do moving them is you move one, they all move. They all get stuck together.
Sir.
It's a nightmare. It's a full moon. So.
Yuri.
Nah, F it.
Choice. Would you like cherry or?
Both.
F it.
You only get one.
Impact hits.
So look, 10 in charge, 11 in charge, 10 in charge.
I don't need to
One was on 3d6. Okay. Brodd.
distinctly get. Actually, 10 is.
He'll do
So like that's pretty
any.
bad.
How many wounds is the coach?
12.
11 is average.
I will impact the coach
Yes.
for 3 mortals.
6 hits. Yeah, take 3.
Kragnos will do both the horses and the blade guys.
Yes.
Blade guys take 2 mortals. Horses take 3.
Blade Geist.
See? Oh, some coherency issues. Now you're right.
3, 4, okay.
Down to, so you just go down to 6 and that's it.
Yeah. They're dead anyways.
Save you the trouble.
And 3 here.
3 there. 6s.
Nice.
1. Okay.
Rampages. 6 goes up. I'm going to jump up and down on the Blade Geist again.
Yes.
I fail. I'm going to Colossal Slam the
What
Coach.
happened?
It's an extra 1 into
Yep.
1.
Same thing.
Similar.
Just going to move him over here.
That's bad.
If you decide to pile in again, that's fine. Just and you take D3 mortals. 3 mortals.
You understand the odds of
So
that?
5.
Like 4% or something, right?
How many wounds
Oh,
left?
1 into a what? It's
How many wounds left?
that's
So 12 minus 5, 7.
7 left. Do you have any rampages? I have. Oh, I have a pig one still.
+1 attack on everything here.
Oh, but he has to be in combat though, doesn't he? The hero.
Yes. Oh,
He's not engaged.
He's not. Okay.
He's not
then,
engaged.
then no.
Yeah. Yeah, the pig. Sorry, I forgot pig rampage. He's already at max momentum. It doesn't really. I'll just D6 move him. It's not like it matters. 6.
Of course, 6.
of course it is.
Of course, fuck.
Why are you surprised?
Doesn't matter.
Just gonna tag the point.
This is beyond never punished. Like I don't know what this is.
Fighting. So you said 7 left there, right? Mm-hmm. And how many wounds is he?
7.
They're both so 7 and 7. Okay, I'm gonna attack with Broad.
Yes.
I'm gonna pile into your thing. That's more than 15. That's more than 15 as well, so that's okay. Staying on the point.
Yes.
Oh, your stupid thing. I'll stay within 3 of your horses as well because I have to.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll all-out attack. Last CP. 3s.
You were in combat with him.
Oh, was I?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So no.
So no all attack. Okay.
Yes.
Sorry, I didn't know I was engaged.
Oh, good.
So let's just measure 3 from here. So I can move a little bit.
Now, why doesn't he get all attack? Because the terrain piece denies enemies' commands while within 3. And because he was engaged with it, he can't step away or pile away from anything that he started that combat phase in engagement. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. Let's see what he rolls.
5 damage.
Take 4.
So
3 left.
3 left. 1. For 1.
Take
And
1.
then
2 left.
Death Crow. Misses.
Always does.
Always does.
Never does.
2 left. Shit.
If you magically
Fuck
hit,
you,
then
Sabine.
always roll a 1.
Haha.
2s don't exist.
Fucking Saberi.
Sabetovich.
Saberovich.
Alright, you're fine.
Oh, fuck. I'm gonna pile in here.
Yeah, so I still have my 1 CP left. Within 6. 1 guy would be out if you want to put everything into the pig.
Okay. One, two, 3, 4.
So 11. You had 12 left. 11.
I noticed you roll these boards very well, but when it comes to like big dice rolls,
22.
Yep.
3s and 3s into
Yep.
the pig.
Into the pig.
And 2 more.
Into the pig. The biggest of Pegasus.
sir, once again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, because 1 auto one.
8.
8 minus 1.
So -1. Force. Take 2.
I know.
Just
I know.
look. 2. Only 2 fail.
I believe you. I've played him enough times, I'll never play him again because it's just insane.
That's on
Put
him.
your head in the dice cam, Yuri, that's why.
What's
Yeah,
that?
You're putting your head in the dice cam,
It's
that's why.
jinxing you.
How hard does this guy hit?
No. 4 attacks, 4 threes.
Telling him to stop.
Oh, so it's not hard. Like he's not killing the pig.
No, no.
Okay,
Well, minus 2 d3 if everything goes through and I roll
If Sabedi rolls
18
against himself,
potentially damage.
let Sabedi
4
roll
attacks?
for you.
Yes.
4 attacks at D3, so 12 is the max.
Yes.
I'll go Kragnos.
Yeah, yeah.
How far? Is that 8 there, Yuri? Can you measure 8 for me?
Please.
Please. Oh, I have a stick. I don't know why I'm still
8, yes.
Okay. So,
Show.
we're gonna pile like so.
Show.
Everything into those guys. Into those guys. Yeah, actually we'll go more like that. Because you have to go 3 there, and that's not 12, so. Actually, retreating this thing. Nah. I'm gonna be just within 3 of the blade guys, actually. Because I want to make it as hard for that thing to retreat as possible. So just 3. Okay.
What are you doing?
I want to make this thing as hard as possible to retreat
Okay.
on your turn if you decide to retreat it.
Okay.
Well, you've only got 2 wounds left, so you might just die.
Yeah.
But also, I want to make sure, so if you pile into there, you can't retreat and touch that objective. Mm-hmm. So that is the most important thing. So 15, okay, so 15 is here. So no matter how you pile in 3, move 12, you can't. Oh, you have retreat and charge though, right?
Yes.
Ah, fuck, doesn't matter then. I forgot you had retreat and charge, so it doesn't actually matter.
That's okay, the way you roll. Nothing matters. Nothing
Yeah, what's
matters.
that? Everything into those guys.
Blade guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
3s. 2s. 4. At Ren, you don't care.
What's the damage there?
4 each. 8 damage. I'll roll the rest if it's necessary. They're dead, I think. Is there 6 left? Yeah.
6.
Yeah. Cool. You're up.
I'll go with Alrak.
Yep.
How many wounds taking for this?
2. He's got 12 left.
Force. Nothing. You go.
Pig will all-out attack. Please, Pig. For the love of God. I need this one.
No, you don't.
I'll hit.
All hit.
You need this one.
3.
All hit.
I know. I know.
How many?
3.
What's the damage?
2 each. 2.
2
Trotters.
taking 2.
Actually, that might be 1. Hold on. That one I forget. I always forget that one. Hurtlin Hogz. I always forget that one.
Which one?
The kill choppers. No, it's just 1. Just 1. Yeah, the kill. I always forget if the kill choppers are 1 or 2. So you just take 1, Yuri.
Okay.
So then the trotters.
What are you hitting on?
Now it'll be 4s because it hits on 5s normally.
Of course. Only 1 miss.
2. No, Rend, you don't care, but it's no Rend anyway.
No, you can't run. Watch for the camera.
What's the damage there?
D3. These are D3. You're good.
Good.
And now the almighty tusks.
What are you hitting on?
3s.
Okay, just check it out. Everything. So.
Fail.
Oh, 2. Okay, 2 miss. Oh my.
3.
On 2s? You're
Yep.
winning on 2s?
Yep, the tusks wound on 2s.
What's the damage there?
5 each.
Fucking hell.
Watch your head on the dice cam.
Just need to save 2.
No, 15 damage.
Oh my god.
All right. So Boatman is going to go back into the ether, and with that, Sabedi, or I should say the Suns player, will score 5 points for his treasure.
I don't want to. Yeah.
His Nighthaunt diet, coming from his Nighthaunt diet. All right, you're up.
I'm not gonna play with you with this dice anymore. It's just, it's insane. You roll only 5 6s. 10 in charge, 10 in charge, 15.
Well, I was
11
only
in charge.
5 inches away. I didn't need a 10.
No, that's too much.
Now everyone knows how Yuri felt with his Nighthaunt dice.
No, I'm
Everyone-
serious. I'm not gonna play with you with this dice anymore. Just next time we play, no more elf dice. It's insane.
Dice are worse.
Like, you don't miss any attacks. You missed only
I missed
couple attacks
2
out
out
of-
of 5
on 5 up.
on 3s. What do you mean? I had 3 out of 5.
Anyways,
That's math.
hour and 15 minutes left.
That's insane. That is really insane. Fuck.
You hit me.
Just what's
Wow,
the
rude.
doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 21 attack. Force and force. One more.
Oh, thanks.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Minus 1, 1.
He's not wrong.
Save 1. Oh yeah, that's crazy. All right.
No,
how much
who
damage?
cares about this?
Who cares? So okay, that was pretty good. Take 3.
3 damage. 5s and 3s. And 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, just you tape on the floor.
Don't cross. Do not cross this line.
Is the horses?
Yes.
Look at that. Hitting on 5.
Out of 30.
Yeah,
But probably shakes.
3s, right? So
people were hitting it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6. Any ren?
No.
4. Oh, I failed them all. How much damage?
1.
Takes 4.
Okay.
Oh yeah, this is garbage. Yeah.
I have the Warstomper, and I think that's it. A Stomper.
He was texting me, remind him. I'm like, I should too.
How many mods you got in there, Yuri? Still 11? 12? No, 12 still. So it's 4 base,
12, yeah.
5, 10, bracketed. So. Force. 3 hits. And 2s. 3. 2 damage. And then
2.
defeat on 4s. And 2s.
Looks like I can hit him.
5. I stepped on something.
What is it? Sorry?
5 from the feet.
5 from the feet.
5, so 3 more.
Oh, 3 more. 3 goes through.
D3 plus 1. 2, 4, 5.
Oh, nothing.
And then death crit. Miss.
5, 1, 2.
So 5 plus the 2, so 7 dead.
I've been told if you get in the way of the dice came again, Yuri, I can use violence. I'm not
Alright.
joking, I have it here. I'm writing.
So that's the turn.
Screenshot, take it to quick.
Yeah.
Well, before you do that, I need to.
Applying contract.
Oh, the coach. Yeah, you haven't fought you there. I forgot.
So,
But it's going to be, so I killed a treasure. I have 1, 2 more. And I got Restless Energy 2. So I scored 20 this turn. 20 points. So that'll be 55. 55. Man, Restless Energy, the last one is so hard. It's crazy.
Yeah, like you're not going to score all 6 packets, right?
Into Brodd.
3s and 3s. So 4 mortal wounds.
All right, the coach is going to, well, probably kick Brodd for a little bit of damage, but as it stands right now, scoring 20 points into this round, going into the 5th. Currently, the Suns player controls the bottom left, the center, and top right, and he also controls the bottom right of your screen. I cannot remember whether he actually controls the top left as well. Does he control every objective? I can't actually remember that. Someone, one of you could actually maybe rewind and check to see if that's the case. But currently controlling 4 out of the 5 definitively. Lots of work to do for Nighthaunt going into this final turn, and I am not sure. Basically, I'm not sure that Nighthaunt are in the position to be able to do so. We'll see. But like one of the wonderful people that on chat pointed out, I think Yuri might have committed a little too late in the game. I think he needed to jam probably round 3 as opposed to round 4. So that might have cost him the game, but we shall see. It's not over yet. Yeah, all 5. Okay, so Devin is confirming that he does control all 5. Holy cow. That means it is an absolute massive hurdle for him to, like, I mean, at bare minimum, the Suns player is probably going to score 8 on primary on the next following round. Who won priority?
Which is 65, which means you could actually win with a 20-point turn. You could take this. You have scouting force, Yuri?
Yes.
How many scout units do you have left?
1, horses, 2.
So you only have 2 scouts left?
Yes.
And what's scout 2?
What's that?
What's scout 2?
It's hold objectives or train in your.
How many do you need?
3.
So you can't score scout. Scout's out.
You can't. It's any combination. So you can hold an objective.
But he only has 2 scout units left.
So you can hold an objective and a train piece.
Oh, so one can count with 2. Oh, okay.
Any combination.
Okay, I got you. I didn't know that one could get 2. Okay.
It's any combination.
Okay. So if I take it, I kill.
What unit in AoS cannot control?
No, terrain piece.
You can.
Objective. Yes, you can.
Train, okay.
Yeah, train
But cannot
objective.
control 2 objectives.
Get back on that.
Yeah.
Hey, get back. Hey.
Back to your.
But what objective and terrain would you take? Because you have to take this one for Restless 2. So you're on Restless 2 and Scout 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you'd have to take this for Restless 2, which means those guys are going there. So you'd have to retreat charge. Scout 2, you could retreat 8 to here, but that doesn't get you on.
It's enemy territory for scouts.
Oh, so it'd have to be...
It's
Oh, so this counts as 1.
That
So he could do this, that, and then they could do something. Okay. So if I take the turn and kill them, which shouldn't be a problem, I win, but it's also risky. Because if he only has horses left, by definition, you can't... so with just 1 unit of scouts, you can't complete Scout 2, correct? Okay.
You have to be contesting it. So you have to actually be on it.
Yeah, okay, so I'm going to take the turn, try to kill those guys.
Great call. All right. So it's all down to those little blade guys in the corner surviving. If they do not, it will be pretty much a clinch in the end, but a super, super tight game in general. Obviously, if he takes the turn, we're also not certain that that Cav will still be there because Brodd could obviously take a pile in, clip those knights, lift a bunch of them, and then, of course, Kragnos can probably potentially lift the rest. We shall see, of course, but this should be the turn where quite a few things get deleted, and he should be able to put away the game. But all in all, super tight game, and I hope in the end, at the bare minimum, you see how interesting at least the objective or this scenario is. If you still think it's terrible, well, what could I possibly say? I think it's got some neat angles for sure. It's got some neat rules. And again, as long as you've played the mission, get used to the mechanics, you will be rewarded with a lot of really interesting lines of play. I want to welcome Darktron to the actual chat. He lives in a hole with his Nurgle friends. What the heck is he talking about? Get back in the hole, Lionel. Get out of here. Nothing wrong with my hole. Carl Ong, teleport might be relevant here. Yep, depending on how Yuri does it. Devin Cortman, yes, and he could shield his blade guys. Correct.
It's like a Grand Alliance is 4 armies that need to have this model. But even then, if you assume it's pigs also, it's 1,000 points. It's like the army you want to play, you're only playing 1,000 points of what you actually want to play.
So this objective will go, and that objective,
Yep.
right?
So everything goes, except this guy, I think. That guy doesn't go.
Yeah, just check if he is.
Yeah.
Right? But like,
They got like a board.
Yeah, he goes too.
it sucks.
Okay.
Yeah, he goes too.
So you're putting first yours?
Play a bunch of Bloodthirst. So, you can't anymore.
And he's going, right?
Yeah, he goes too. Which? So you picked these two?
Yes, this and this.
Cool. Demon index is going to stay right? It's not.
That's the way. No, nobody knows. I don't like. They got.
Interesting choice. He did not go with a Blade Geist, which would have been a potential treasure right there. Interesting choice. Now, the Cav was also a treasure unit, so maybe he was just basically saying, hey, I don't want this one to be given up or destroyed either. But there is definitely more wounds in that unit and a potential for it to survive, as opposed to the Blade Geist. So we will see if the decision worked out for him.
The way it feels is like.
Oh, and just to put a note here, anyone who gets placed this turn cannot move in the movement phase. They can, of course, charge if there's an enemy close by, but they cannot move.
It's really stupid. Right? Like I get the idea.
I don't have a here. I'm tagged there, right? So I can't do anything in my hero phase. So, well, you.
Like you're obviously not fighting every game in the work. That'd be stupid. So. But yeah, so we'll see. We all like doom and gloom up there for that stuff. But sorry, you're saying.
Yeah, it's just one of those things where like people are like, oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm tagged.
I'm gonna give 5 upward to this guy.
I think that's it, right?
And that's just a sec. I think that's it, right?
Yeah, just go to movement phase.
Yes.
Let's put Brodd down. I think it's Holy 9, I think.
Yes.
But again, it's just
Something like that.
Where like we have just over half the armies, and like we get like just before the vision comes out.
And then
Just before.
tagged, can't move because it's the first one. Yeah, do you want to? They can't redeploy because they're stuck there. So yeah, I guess we should go to charges. Kragnos will charge.
Like I've been playing this for a long time.
Charge the house.
Yeah.
About 4 hours already, you got 2 things to use.
It's 15.
And like that seemed terrible. Like in hindsight.
I think it's too far. You're more than 18, right?
3-year cycles of revisions.
Yeah, way too far.
Having
So
things out fast, right? Like okay, cool. We have a bunch of range refreshes that we've got this year. We got a new army this year, which means 11 gets there. It's just books and foot heroes. Like they did that already. They used to have like 2 books.
we'll just go there.
And still,
Trade.
so maybe like a 5-year game.
Okay. And they're already tagged there, you said, right? Oh, I do impact hits? 1 mortal wound. Oh no, 1 is nothing. 1. It's 2 up d6.
Okay.
I'll roar you there. I don't want to jump up and down in case I pull myself out of combat.
You can keep on swapping.
Nope, not like it really mattered. Warstomper.
Has the core rules.
Even then, like getting
That's why when I
All out attack. How many you got left in there, Yuri?
yes,
6 in there?
yes.
5.
Okay, so you're at 5, so I get +2 attacks.
So the model cannot reach the combat with an average.
3.
Unit or
2 damage each.
models can move, but the unit cannot. So if you're fighting,
Dead.
we have
Sorry, I'm just gonna rally the.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
If you're okay, sorry.
That's fine. Go ahead.
So 3 plus 1, 2, 3, so 6.
fighting here and here.
Thank you.
I'm just gonna pile them with Kragnos. So they're dead. 4 at Rend 3, Yuri,
On where?
on the house.
Oh, goes through?
16 damage.
Yeah, that's that.
So that'd be 10 for me. You can't score scout, so I'll win, but it'll just be how many points you get. The max you can get is 15. No, 10 for me. Yeah. So the max you can get this turn is 15 because you can't score scout. Which you'll get. You'll get 15 because you have this anyway. Oh, if you want to try to score more, you could try to take another point from me. So you have to take 2 points to score more. But
So you complete this battle attack together if you control every objective within enemy territory. Yes.
Right, like I can't imagine getting like now. It's a bad idea.
what?
Clear game.
Oh.
Right, like
All right, as the Yuri dives into his situation and realizes that the game is basically over, we got one more round after this. It is a 4-round tournament today of elimination, and the next round will be the tippity top. That's right. The final 2 players playing, each player at that point will have won $200 in in-store credit, and one of them will walk away with an additional $50 and the first place trophy, a little beautiful crystal thing that we will obviously take some pictures of. And then the second player will walk away, second place player will walk away with a plaque. The people that lost this round, although they're done, they still get $200 in store credit, and actually they play one more game for the third place plaque. So there's still a game for them as well. So that's pretty cool. As this round winds down and we see where the final score ends up at, I just want to thank all of you for joining me today. It was a lot of fun having you all in chat. We'll be starting the next stream right after this one, roughly 5 minutes apart. So if you want to be part of that conversation, you want to join us then, hit the little notification bell. Maybe flash us a thumbs up if you find a little bit of kindness in your heart. We'd appreciate it, and the algorithm guards certainly do. With that done, potentially, we go back to the table. Like I said, we're going to find out where this game ends up at. I will also check up on the other game as well to see if that game is over, and then get back to you.
6, of course. Really play 6.
of course you did. What'd you expect? I was gonna roll 7.
Well, I can't go as far back as I'd like, but I'll go straight back like this. Okay.
Okay, horses.
Yep.
6.
Not enough.
Reroll.
10, you're in.
You guys have 55 minutes.
Might want to leave some space for your coach, eh?
Doesn't matter. Coach.
Put that guy over there. Put that guy on that side so that you have clear avenue.
9, I don't think 9 will make it. No. The other hero. No. Okay. Good game, buddy. Yeah, but last time I'm playing you with this elf dice, it's only 5s and 6s.
Just bring dice for him next time.
So I score
Don't draw me. Go away.
Mustache.
You have one.
5, 10 points.
10. Cool. So 65, 56. Good game.
Good game.
Game's over, right?
Yeah, it's over.
Okay. The turn. So when you second guess the teleport.
All right, and that is the game. We are ending it at going into round 5, not round 4, folks. I forgot to adjust that, so let's just update that right now. The Sons of Behemat win the match 65-56. How about that? I'm not going to lie, a little unexpected, but if you reflect back on this, honestly, it's just a commitment. If you just committed a little bit earlier, you would have been fine, or one way or the other. You would have been completely fine one way or the other. As it stands out, that game is now over. We're going to take a break for the next little, let's see now, we got another 40 minutes left in the round, and the other game is still going. So we'll be back in roughly 45 minutes, folks. So this is going to be a lot longer break, mostly because these guys blaze through their turn. Currently right now, we got Jacob sitting at roughly 52 points, and Levon at the end of this round sitting roughly at 32 points. So currently Jake is leading the game. They're entering their third round. With 40-ish minutes remaining, they should be on track to complete their game. Here's hoping. So we'll keep you, well, I guess you'll find out in the next little bit anyway. All right, guys. Catch you guys later. See you in 45.
And Pick would go that way.
Yeah, that's fine. Because then his aura for his giant.